Welcome to Black Entrepreneur Blueprint, the #1 podcast and resource for Black entrepreneurs. I'm your host, Jay Jones, and Black Entrepreneur Blueprint was created specifically to educate and inspire Black entrepreneurs to launch, build, and grow successful, sustainable businesses. Join us as we help build an economic power base in the worldwide Black community by building and supporting Black-owned businesses. If you're currently an entrepreneur or want to be an entrepreneur, you're invited to join us each and every week here at Black Entrepreneur Blueprint. Welcome to the BEB family and get ready to elevate your entrepreneur IQ. Welcome to the Black Entrepreneur Blueprint, episode number 602. I'm your host, Jay Jones, and today we have another outstanding and informative show in store for you. Today's show topic is Entrepreneurs, do this in 2026 and watch your income explode. Do this in 2026 and watch your income explode. Now, before we get to today's show content, I just want to share a few things with the Black Entrepreneur Blueprint family. First and foremost, I want to welcome all first-time listeners to Black Entrepreneur Blueprint. Welcome to the BEB family. Please stick around until the end of today's broadcast, and I'm going to share all my social media contact information and resource links, such as the link to my latest webinar called Plug and Profit SideHustle.com. Make sure you go and check it out. If you're looking to build a secondary income with monthly recurring revenue and passive income, go to Plug and Profit SideHustle.com. Now, let's get ready for today's show content. Today, we're going to focus on 2026. 2026 is basically around the corner, guys. So this is going to be the last episode of 2025. And I hope you guys have a prosperous 2026 and a happy new year to you. Today, we're going to talk about do this in 2026 and watch your income explode. So today I'm going to talk about the single most important focus for entrepreneurs in 2026. And guys, it's mastering artificial intelligence as a growth engine. And what we're going to talk about today is basically what AI really means for entrepreneurs beyond the hype, guys, not just all the hype. We're going to talk about why ignoring it is going to put you behind your competitors faster than ever. And how to start using AI right now to get more customers, reduce costs, and scale with less stress. So if you're serious about winning in 2026, guys, and beyond, this is the episode for you. So this episode is going to be super short, guys, but it's going to be impactful as always. Let's talk about the what. So the most important focus for entrepreneurs in 2026, guys, is leveraging artificial intelligence, because AI is not just a tool. It's a new way of operating your business, and its impact in marketing, content, operations, customer service, and decision making is a game changer. So what it is artificial intelligence. So we want to understand, guys, that when we can shorten the life cycle or shorten the time it takes to do or create things, the better it is for our business. So when you're talking about creating even a podcast outline, I use AI to help me create that. Now, I still put in all the content I want, but it helps me with an outline, and it allows me to do my job faster and more efficiently. Now, the thing you have to make sure is you don't want to depend on AI exclusively. You still want to have your own thoughts in there, and you want to use AI to enhance what you're thinking. So don't just say, hey, I'm going to leave it up to AI and this is all it is. That's not how you leverage and use AI the best way. You want to use AI as a tool, right? So you want to leverage it, but don't let AI take over. You don't want to be like, Terminator, Rise of the Machines, right? When the machines take over, you still have to have your input, personal input, and then you use technology to help make it better. Okay, so the what is the most important focus for entrepreneurs in 2026 is leveraging artificial intelligence. And remember, it's not just a tool, guys. It's a way of operating your business, and it's going to impact your marketing, content, operations, everything about your business, even decision making. Now, let's talk about the why. Why you want to be able to use artificial intelligence. And what we're talking about, do this in 2026 and watch your income explode. Why AI? Because your competitors are already using AI to move faster and spend less. Move faster and spend less. AI allows small businesses to compete with bigger companies. Now, this is a real life example when it comes to AI. I have my mortgage company, and when you want to get your brokerage license in different states, they require different things from you. So they wanted several policies, corporate policies that I needed written down and laid out to how to address certain things. And so as opposed to me trying to hire a lawyer or go do a whole bunch of research on my own, I actually copied what documentation they needed, what policy they needed. I went into AI and I actually asked, it was ChatGPT, to create a document and a policy that would meet or exceed the actual demands of that state. So it allows me to compete with bigger businesses. So now I'm not just focusing on other things. It levels the playing field. Another reason why you need AI, guys, is save time, cuts costs, and increases your profits. And that's what it's all about. When you can shrink time, cut your costs, and increase profits, that's how you scale your business. Another thing you have to look at is those who ignore AI risk becoming obsolete or uncompetitive. So if you ignore it, you risk becoming obsolete or uncompetitive. So if your business isn't moving forward, I said there's no such thing, guys, as standing still as an entrepreneur. You're either going forward or you're moving backwards. And so what AI does, it allows you to be competitive and not to become obsolete. Also, AI helps you multiply yourself, more output without burnout. More output without burnout. Now you can create all types of social media content with the click of a mouse. So all you have to do now, as opposed to trying to come up with 30 different social media posts a month, you can multiply yourself and multiply your output without burnout by telling ChatGPT or whoever you use, Perplexity, Gemini, whatever platform or platforms you like to use, hey, help me do this. Create 30 posts for each day of the month focused on certain topics or whatever. So that's why you need to have and leverage artificial intelligence as an entrepreneur. I'm telling you guys, it's not a if and when. It's you better do it right now. So if you're not doing it, guys, you're going to lose out. And what we're talking about today is do this in 2026 and watch your income explode. We talked about what it is, and we're talking about artificial intelligence. We just talked about why we need it. Now we're going to talk about how we do it or how we implement it. And I'm going to give you a few simple steps, guys, to help you start leveraging and implementing artificial intelligence in your business. The first thing you want to do is identify one bottleneck in your business. It could be content, leads, emails, admin, or whatever. But identify one bottleneck in your business. Next, you replace or support that task with one AI tool to save time. So identify a bottleneck in your business, replace or support that task with one AI tool to save time. So use AIs to, for example, write emails and marketing messages. You can use it to generate content ideas, analyze customer behavior, automate repetitive tasks. There's all types of things that you can do. And you want to start small, measure your results, and scale what works. And you want to focus on integration, guys, not perfection. Progress beats procrastination. You know, you have the paralysis by analysis. I see it all the time. You don't want to have it. So let me repeat this real quick. Identify, and these are simple starter steps, actionable steps that you can take today. Identify one bottleneck in your business. It could be content creation, lack of leads, email management, administration stuff. Now, replace or support that task with one AI tool to save you time. and use AI to write emails and marketing messages, generate content ideas, analyze customer behavior, automate repetitive tasks. So start small, measure your results, and scale what's working. And then you want to focus on integration, not perfection. Progress beats procrastination. So that is the what, why, and how of why you need to leverage artificial intelligence for 2026 so you don't get left behind, so you can scale your business, so you can grow your business, so you can collapse time. All right. So it doesn't take as much time now with artificial intelligence as it did before. But remember, you still have to do the input. It's human input. You can't let artificial intelligence just create everything for you. And now you've taken the thinking out of what you're doing as an entrepreneur. So it's leverage. So make sure you don't become a dummy and let AI take over your business, because you still have to guide it and use it properly. Now, before we get to the last segment of the show, let me share my social media contact information and resource links. So I mentioned at the top of the show, guys, make sure you go to plugandprofitsidehustle.com to register for my webinar if you're looking to get monthly recurring revenue without making sales and to create passive/semi-passive income, leveraging technology, leveraging AI. This is exactly what you want to check out. Plug and profitsidehustle.com. Now, if you want to connect with me, guys, anything long, hit me on my email, jjones@blackentrepreneurblueprint.com. That's JAYJONES@blackentrepreneurblueprint.com. Facebook, Black Entrepreneur Blueprint. Instagram, I have 2 IG accounts. The first one is J Jones for real, JAYJONES, the number 4. REAL. Second one is Black Entrepreneur Blueprint. Connect with me on LinkedIn. Go to LinkedIn, type in J Jones, Black Entrepreneur Blueprint. Connect with me there. Twitter, X, make sure you go there. J Jones 001, JAYJONES 001. And make sure you hit subscribe when you go to YouTube, guys. Go to YouTube, type in Black Entrepreneur Blueprint. Hit that subscribe button. If you are a first-time listener, please make sure that wherever you're watching this or listening to this, you hit that subscribe button. We drop a new episode every Monday morning, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on all your major podcast platforms and YouTube. So in this last segment, guys, I just want to drive home the importance of artificial intelligence as it pertains to be used as a growth engine. And like I said, you may be at the state in your business or in your entrepreneurial journey where you may be confused with artificial intelligence. You may not understand how you can leverage artificial intelligence, and you don't know exactly what you're doing with artificial intelligence. So the biggest thing that I'm going to tell you guys is continue to do research and focus on the simple things. So I talked about it just taking a simple first step, right? And that simple first step is, number one, identify a bottleneck in your business. And once again, it could be content, emails, lead generation, administration, whatever it is. Replace or support that task with one AI tool to save you time. And you want to start small, measure your results, and scale what works. So remember, guys, you don't have to be an AI master right away, but you need to use it, guys, so you are competitive. Everybody else is using it, and AI is used to collapse time. So the time that it takes for you to create a whole marketing outline or marketing plan, which could have been days or even weeks, now you can complete that in 10% of the time. But what I'm going to warn you about, guys, is do not leave everything up to artificial intelligence, because yes, it's smart, but it's not smart as a human. And you as an entrepreneur and business owner have to lead that AI technology to where you want it to go. Don't let that technology lead you. So you still have to have that personal touch and be able to say, hey, this is my goal, my direction. I need you to help assist me getting there, leveraging it. So you use AI almost like employees, right? So you want to be able to take that power that AI has, but harness the power and direct it where you think it needs to be directed. But if you're not using AI right now, and it could be any of multiple platforms, software, apps, and all that stuff, you're going to get left behind. As I said before, there's no such thing as standing still as an entrepreneur. It's like sitting in a rowboat on a stream, right? In a stream. If you're in that stream, the stream is going to carry you backwards. You just can't sit there and not paddle, right? So you're never standing still as an entrepreneur. You're either going forwards or backwards, and you have to be competitive to win. And everybody else is leveraging AI. The question is, are you going to be able to leverage it better than your competitors? Are you going to be able to leverage it where you're going to be able to scale? Are you going to be able to leverage it where you'll be able to cut down on your overhead? So that's what it's really about, guys. So if you want your income to explode, if you want to grow and scale your business, if you want to collapse time, this is what you have to do. And take the time to really learn it. Okay, don't just rush in and start using all these tools randomly. You need to be able to focus and then execute. And that's the biggest thing as an entrepreneur. We do three things, guys: think, create, and execute. Thinking is easy. Creating is a little harder. The execution is the hardest. But that's what separates winning entrepreneurs from losing entrepreneurs. Successful and profitable businesses from failing businesses. So that's what we need to focus on. Now, before we close it on out, guys, I say this each and every week because it's true. We get more and more downloads because of you, the BEB family, and I appreciate you guys so much. Remember, it's not about me. It's not about you. It's about us. It's about building an economic power base in the worldwide Black community by building and supporting Black-owned businesses. Love you guys. See you same time next week. Peace.